You played right into our hands. Did you really think that this job just fell out of the sky for you? No. This was a gift for us. You gathered them all together in one place, just like he asked you to. All of those little souls in one place, just for us. A gift. Now we can do what we were created to do and be complete. I will make you proud, Daddy. Watch, listen, and be full.
Connection terminated. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Elizabeth, if you still even remember that name, but I'm afraid you've been misinformed. You are not here to receive a gift, nor have you been called here by the individual you assume, although you have indeed been called. You have all been called here, into a labyrinth of sounds and smells, misdirection and misfortune. A labyrinth with no exit, a maze with no prize. You don't even realize that you are trapped. Your lust for blood has driven you in endless circles, chasing the cries of children in some unseen chamber, always seeming so near, yet somehow out of reach. But you will never find them. None of you will. This is where your story ends. And to you, my brave volunteer, who somehow found this job listing not intended for you. Although there was a way out planned for you, I have a feeling that's not what you want. I have a feeling that you are right where you want to be. I am remaining as well. I am nearby. This place will not be remembered, and the memory of everything that started this can finally begin to fade away, as the agony of every tragedy should. And to you monsters trapped in the corridors, be still, and give up your spirits. They don't belong to you. For most of you, I believe there is peace, and perhaps more, waiting for you after the smoke clears. Although for one of you, the darkest pit of hell has opened to swallow you whole, so don't keep the devil waiting, friend. My daughter, if you can hear me, I knew you would return as well. It's in your nature to protect the innocent. I'm sorry that on that day, the day you were shut out and left to die, no one was there to lift you up into their arms, the way you lifted others into yours. And then, what became of you? I should have known you wouldn't be content to disappear. Not my daughter. I couldn't save you then, so let me save you now. It's time to rest, for you, and for those you have carried in your arms. This ends, for all of us, in communication.
Congratulations on completing your work week. We apologize if your situation wasn't presented to you in a completely honest fashion when you first started, but it was important that your intentions and actions be genuine. Here at Fazbear Entertainment, we value fun, family, and food. But more importantly, we value our commitment to atoning for past mistakes and tying up loose ends. Thank you for your participation. There is no need for you to return to work next week, as Fazbear Entertainment is no longer a corporate entity. Please accept this certificate of completion. Goodbye for now, and thank you for taking this journey with us.
That was the ending of Fnaf 6. The ending of Fnaf. But then we have this displayed to us, this graveyard picture. The graves on them say Gabriel, Fritz, Susie and Jeremy. And there is another one behind some blades of grass, and another one in the distance. However, what I have found with the help of Ice Space on my Discord server, this is an incredible connection. This is another ending picture coming from the ending of FNAF 3. 4 masks. One of Freddy, one of Bonnie, one of Foxy, and one of Chica in a certain layout. I proposed to my Discord group, which you can join in the description, that these masks are connected to these graves. I believe this because look at the layout of the heads and graves. They are exactly the same. First of all, there are 4 graves and 4 masks. Then we have Gabriel and Fritz in the front, just like Freddy and Foxy. Susie behind them to the right, just like Chica, and then there is a Bonnie mask to the right of that, looking on an angle about 90 degrees to the others, with a small gap in between the Chica and the Bonnie mask, just like the gravestone of Jeremy. We can even overlay the 2 images and it becomes a perfect fit. But what does this mean? Well, if you know FNAF 3 well, then you would know there are actually 2 endings. The secret one having an extra mask, most likely of Golden Freddy. If we are going with the position theory, then the grave on the tree must contain the body of the person whose soul went into Golden Freddy. There was a massive debate a few years ago about whether or not the crying child from FNAF 4 died and went into Golden Freddy or the puppet. There was evidence for both, but now we have FNAF 6. This is now solved because we now know that Elizabeth, Henry's daughter, went into the puppet. So that would leave us with Crying Child and Golden Freddy. So who are the others? Well, I'm trying to figure that out in my timeline theory on my channel, which is a more organised summary of what happens during all 6 FNAF games. However, the names Fritz and Jeremy are familiar, because they are the night guards who play as in FNAF 2. However, Susie and Gabriel are names we have never heard before. But I'm gonna have a complete shot in the dark with this, and say that Gabriel is William Afton's father, and Susie is William Afton's daughter. And you'll see why next episode.